Hello everyone! Welcome back for more Let's Play Breath of Fire. So last we left off, we'd woken up Blue, and Blue said, "Give me 5 more minutes, Ma." That is Blue, in case you're wondering, that's her name. Sadly, she's not going to join us yet, and I say very sadly because she has a spell, which I would love to take advantage of right about now. Unfortunately, we're just going to have to work our way through. We're going to have to work our way back down. Now, this might be a shorter video than the rest. Might be, depending on how kind the game is to me. But it is going to leave us off at another point where I need to kind of sit in one spot and do more grinding of a sort. Not experience grinding, at least not for once. But yeah, when we get to a certain point, I'm going to stop. Always. I mean, that should be said. I need to find a different way to phrase this. There is a certain part I will need to stop and run the market some more. Because the market's going to come. The market is about to have a whole list of new items, and a few of those items I want multiple of. Not many, but a few. And if this video does end up being just a little bit short, I'll probably sit at the stall and actually show you how that works. But for now, let's go ahead and warp, because we have a volcano to go through. Gant's gonna kind of be the closest, isn't it? Yeah. Since we still can't warp to Prima. And there's a reason you can't warp to Prima, and it's kind of on it. Basically, if you try to go underwater without the gills, I think the game kind of gives you all the wordings involved. But if you warp to Prima, I think it bypasses all the checks, and the game doesn't know what to do at that point. Because you're not supposed to be able to breathe in Prima either. So I think the game just takes Prima off the list of things to, list of cities to allow you to warp to them. Just to avoid you sticking the gills in the storage or something and trying to warp there. I don't know. That's my guess. I do not know. Because otherwise, I don't see why Prima should be off the list of off the list. You don't think it would be that difficult to make it so you'd have to have the gills in order for Prima to be active in the warp list, but yeah, what do I know? I guess I could. Nah, I don't need to stop by the inn or anything. We're in pretty good shape at this point. I don't think I need to stop by the inn. I think we just need to go straight to the volcano. If at all possible. The volcano is not that big of a dungeon, which is why I say this may be a shorter episode, because I want to do the whole standing at the market for hours and rejecting a whole bunch of bad offers thing as fast as I can. Groups like this are still above the mark we would actually want to be using auto battle, but Gobi reaches 18 while fused. I guess that means a part of whatever Karn is gets just a little stronger. Okay. So this is not that big of a dungeon, but it has a lot of walking space, if that makes any sense. There's not a lot of stuff to grab in here, but there is some treasure. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this, just so I don't... Let's go ahead and use the thunder, just to show it off. It's slightly less powerful than the flame, but we are underwater, so thematically it'd be better. I see it does 80 points of thunder damage. Unfortunately, they're about to pull that crap on me. And thankfully, we do get the armor we've got does have a counter to it. So, let's... Oh, this went kind of sideways. God, I hate them. Yep, that's what I have items for. Those freaking things are really freaking annoying. Okay. We have extra lives. Where's my meats? Yeah, there's my meats. Aw, Nina loses out on some experience. Let's fix the problems here. Okay. Heal everybody up. That was slightly annoying. Those super amoebas are something to be annoyed with. And we take a sharp bow. The sharp bow is a one-handed weapon for bow. Luckily, we can actually do that. If you look, they do make hunt gloves specifically for him, but it's slightly worse. Just slightly. It's slower to act for some reason when he's got gloves on than when he has a shield in his hand. Don't look at me, I didn't make the rules. But that is what I was referring to when I said we were going to get a one-handed weapon for bow fairly soon. Dogfish by themselves, not a threat. Dogfish with two of those amoebas that can cast, you know, super lightning on everybody. Threat. I thought this was going to be a shorter episode, just because this is not that big a dungeon, even though there is a cutscene after. It may end up being close to 30 minutes at this rate. Who knows? I think these things are just... yeah, these things are not problems. Only the red amoebas. Hitboxes on those kelp are a little annoying to deal with at times. Some money in a chest. Oh god, these things again. See, the thing is, they're not even guaranteed to really use that one spell. Usually when I fight him, it goes more like that. I'm gonna be annoyed by that for a while. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we want to go immediately up. It doesn't progress us too far in the dungeon, but it does drop us off next to a chest with an M drop in it. An M drop. Yeah, basically is kind of a neat thing. Magic drop basically helps get the party back to, well, full status, I guess. There are 3 more treasure chests in this place. Also notice that just about everything seems to get name of creature X down here. I take you guys seriously just because, well, we've seen what you do. Sadly, the way these enemies are positioned means that when we beat the first Amoeblob, any attacks still left don't flow over to the other one. They flow towards the dogfish. Sadly. Power Dagger. I don't think that's better for Karn than what we've already got. It is not. However, wait a second. Hey, just a damn second. I didn't have a pro. I had a pro shield not equipped. That was not smart of me. Granted, it's only a 2-point difference in defense, but still, that's kind of sloppy of me. Hang on here. The last treasure chest of the place is an herb. And yes, this is the final floor of the volcano. I said this was a short place. I was not kidding. The sad thing about that one fight that actually did kill Nina. And yeah, now we totally Lord of the Rings this old egg into a volcano. It goes sploosh. It actually grows larger for some reason. Egg absorbs lava or something, and we just kind of warp back to Blue. Blue is sad because, you know, she wanted more sleep, even though she's been down here for centuries. But that's all it takes to recruit Blue. Blue is a black magic user. Let me get ourselves a free in. Because things are about to kick off in the outside world. Let's do this. Let us... First, you get better armor. You actually get a helmet. We're giving you a good shield, and that sadly I don't have a better weapon for you. I wish I did. You can have the pretty thing though. We'll get something much better for you soon. Okay, let's see. As much as I like you, Ox, I think we're gonna move you here. We're gonna let Ryu be the face of everything and face tank whatever. Gilla, gilla, gilla! And the guild owner is telling Gobi, hey, if you do the right thing, we'll give you what you lost back. And you may notice we're back to our normal lineup here. This is all cutscene. I can't make any moves here. But things are happening now. We do not control the big fish here. So, you know that thing we dropped in the volcano? I talked about a bug and typhoons. Blue, you're kind of letting us down now. And we're getting fired at. Ah, there it is. Your typhoon bug sucks! It did drive off the rest of them, but now they're going underwater, so we have to go underwater. Fortunately, that is kind of our domain, speaking of, you know, who we've got. So let's do this again. Let's see. And again, as much as I like you there, Ox, I think you can sit this one out. Because A, you hit slow. You hit hard, but you hit way too slow. And we can annoy these guys all we want. But it's our job to take on the general. General takes on the form of a goddamn crab. I guess, you know, evolved evolved to crab is taken very seriously around here. However, let's go ahead and Thunder Dragon up. Then you black magic user, you have Boom, which is basically an explosion. You go ahead and attack Ryu up. We don't have magic, but you are item user. Ox could have also been a magic user here to send out Cure 3s and heals, but not really necessary. Nina kind of does it better, especially considering that when the thing goes physical, it's probably going to go for Ryu and probably only do about 12 to 20 damage. Really, we could probably win this with just Ryu in blue. Fort X for the entire group. So you notice the physical damage is not a whole lot here. And bringing him down to 0 had no effect. He's still standing there. But considering how easy it was to get him down to... Nope, let's not use the Earthquake spell, which is what 5.5 is. Don't think I have. Let's agility up Ryu. Why not? Go ahead and use a flame up on. Let's use a flame weapon on him, just to be extra annoying about this. He doesn't have much left in him, I'm pretty sure at this point. And that was enough to kill him. Also enough to level up at least Blue to level 20. Who gets to learn Fireball at level 20. Karn goes up a level. And now we have another cutscene, which we get out of the way. And the fish are now going to push this dude a few steps more away from Prima, so when he blows up, he doesn't take Prima with him. He has learned the power of self-destruct. He blows up, and now we get to check in on people that I don't think we've actually gotten to see much of all game. Except right at the beginning, we finally get to catch up on Jade and what he's been doing for Zog. So apparently Zog was aware there were problems in Prima. Thinks it was the Light Dragons because, let's put it this way, he thinks everything is the fault of the Light Dragons. Every damn thing, and in a way he's not wrong, but it's not completely right either, and that's going to be a problem for him later. The Light Dragon, there's only one out there doing anything. Yet you think it's the entire clan. The Emperor is kind of annoyed at Jade here. However, Jade also has helpers. One in Searle. You won't need to know these names for anything, I'm pretty sure. We may fight them at some point in time, but I don't think we're going to see these guys too often. He says, could he be lying? I don't know. You'll have to find out. Jade trying to rally his troops. Don't worry about it. We've got this covered. Just go do your thing, guys. And Jade is like, where is the Dragon of Light? So Gobi is going to continue to travel with us because we still owe him money. Because remember, we did agree to a 1 million gold price for the guilds. And yeah, he's missing something. He forgot to get something actually really goddamn important. So we're going to go back up here to the Guildmaster's office before I call this video. So yeah, he gives Gobi back the license, the sphere, which means we can turn into big fish, which I will show off soon enough. The Mist SF is not a license, as much as it looks like it. The Mist SF is basically something that makes your magic power go very high, so we're going to stick that on blue. So let's see if I can remember how to do this. Let us go ahead and put Gobi in the lead. And now we turn into Massive Fish. And the Massive Fish is only blocked by walls and such. So we can, in effect, and the game's going to prove me wrong in a second, but we can, in effect, swim entirely around the ocean here and not actually get stopped by anything. Because when you're in this form, the enemies don't attack you. You can also swim over these gaps, which is important for something later, but we will talk about that when the time comes. But yeah, you can swim anywhere in the ocean you want to now because we have that sphere. But for now, let's get back to Prima. Let's land. And now I need to spend some time at the market, which I didn't actually show this off, did I? We're going to go up here. We're going to go to the market. And we're going to put out a little box. Someone's going to run in and says, what can I do for you? And they either want to buy things from us, and I did have to hit A again to get this going, or they will sell us things like smoke, which is a ninja smoke bomb, which would allow us to escape a battle. I like them most of the time. I don't think I need them. But if you reject the first offer, they can offer you lower. And if you reject that, there's a chance they will offer you an even lower price. I'm going to see if somebody gets... I want to do a few of these. He wants to sell his bolt stone. I don't want it. But yeah, I get to do this, and there's a smart way to do this, and a dumb way. I'm doing it the dumb way right now. Because if you have any items in your inventory, they will offer to buy them. See, he wants our thunder rapier. But what you're hoping for, in this case, they will start to sell you gold tiaras. And you can talk them down to under 13,000 gold. Well, if you can get, because I think you can get them down to 7,000 gold reliably, maybe. And if you get the gold tiara for 7,000 gold, you can sell it back to the item shop for 13,000 and make yourself 6,000 gold that way. But there are also a couple of other items I want. And I don't remember them right off the top of my head. I need to go look at the list. But yeah, this is what I get to do for the next I don't know how many hours. Because this does take time. Sadly. And then there will be, and in case you're wondering why I have to do this again, yeah, when we got the sphere, that opened up a new list. That's all it is to it. The game just went, okay, it's time for you to get list 2. And there is a point where it will open up a list 3, and I'll have to do this again, because list 3 actually contains some of the best equipment in the game. Just flat out, it is the best stuff, and you have to spend hours sitting here waiting for them to actually offer it to you. And spoiler alert, it's not going to be cheap, so have money. Yeah. But anyway. That's a yawn from me. Come on, buddy. You almost got through this without yawning. But anyway, yeah, this is where I'm going to be for a while, so I'm going to call it a video here. And when we return, I will have new equipment. It's not going to be a lot of new equipment. I don't have to get much. I think a new spear for Gobi. Yeah, there's at least a new spear for Gobi. There's at least a new weapon for someone else. And a really good helmet. I'm pretty sure it's a really good helmet. Or a shield, one of the two. I'll sort that out, though. But anyway, for now, take care, everybody. I will see you back when I've got stuff gathered. Later.